Let's do a little subscription test.
New subscription received.
I assume that's all I wanted to find out. Just to make sure the audio and everything's working, which it seems to be. Awesome. All right, my dudes, let's get right into it. Bam!
It's long been known that YouTubers will do whatever it takes for views, including spending millions of dollars on videos like Mr. Beast, outright stealing content like Brent Rivera or Ludwig, or pretending to enjoy the game Five Nights at Freddy's.
Is the glue gunner monkey your brother? It is not my dude, but
however, there is one YouTuber
because I am a Pygmy
who is rising
Marmoset,
above
my dude.
the rest, who will actually do whatever it takes for views.
And I don't know what a glue monkey is, but
just for a viral
if he wants to be, I don't mind.
His own airplane.
Ain't we all brothers in the face of the cosmos and the universe and all that good stuff?
He had to jump out of the plane to save his life, and he happened to be wearing a parachute that day. And that's
we're humans. We're all humans. You're all humans, rather.
However, when that video,
I'm pretty sure that's close enough. Y'all like cousins.
It did get viral, but it also got a lot of suspicious concerns from real pilots or even Minecraft simulator pilots who thought it might have been faked, that the whole situation was fabricated. He didn't actually need to jump out of the plane to save himself. He just wanted to farm views. But Trevor, the guy, the pilot, denied, and those suspicions were always just in the air.
I didn't have all the details. So the guy didn't like fake his death or fake. Well, I mean, he might have faked the crash. But the point is, okay, so the guy had to jump out of his plane due to an emergency, and now people are judging whether he had to. Here's my thing, and I don't know. I'm gonna watch the film. I'm gonna watch the footage. I'm gonna watch the clip. However, my only real question here is, I'm not about to say, I'm having doubts. I will investigate this further. Please do let me know. Hey, let them know, bro. Let's do like a 21 and what is it? 21 and me. Let's do a 21 and me. I want to find out. Suddenly, I got a long lost brother out there somewhere. I'm gonna do it. But I didn't know all the details. I thought this dude like faked his death via a plane crash. Okay, no. So he jumped out of the vehicle, and now other like plane aficionados are saying that he probably didn't need to jump out. I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying I doubt that that's not a possibility. Planes are expensive though. Like Mr. Beast is one thing, right? Because he's not like all that money that Mr. Beast makes, like is not like really coming out of his personal wallet, not anymore at least. Maybe the initial one, yes, and I'm sure he does genuinely donate a bunch of money himself. But like the money that he uses to make the donation videos for like the shoes and the eyesight stuff and all that craziness, like the money that he gets from YouTube is what the money that he spends on those same videos. So one donation video basically funds the next one. So again, like I said, I'm not saying it's impossible. A lot of people do crazy stuff for views. Did he actually lose the plane? He jumped out of the plane?
Until today, where it is confirmed true, because Trevor pled guilty to a felony charge.
Deliberately crashed the plane.
He intentionally crashed in Santa Barbara County to gain online views. A charge that might land him in federal prison for up to 20
And it
years.
should. And it should. It should land him in federal prison. If he deliberately, like, first of all, I want to know if it was even worth it, right? Like, how many views did you get? You know, you gotta let us know that information for all of us. You know, some mad scientist has got to be the one that starts to poke around the things and then find out for the rest of us. You know, I would like those statistics. Was it worth it? Did you get a lot of views? How much money did you make? Did you make enough money off of that video to buy yourself another plane? But no, in general, don't freaking, especially not on purpose. It'd be one thing if it's like, yeah, I'm inexperienced at flying, like I fly a little bit and I panicked, I thought I had to jump out. But if he's admitting to the fact that he dropped the freaking plane, like, you don't know where that plane is gonna land, bro. Even if you plan it out nice and easy, like, oh, dude, this is where it's gonna go, I'm gonna be right over here, as soon as I drop, it should give me that. Like, you could do all the math and everything. And then some rando, hello, Shovsy, how you doing? How you? Yeah, I can't freaking talk. Ugh, you should have seen the freaking the issue we were having earlier. I can't talk right now. And also, I didn't say hello to Zeron. So Zeron, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Welcome. Shelvesy, thank you. Welcome. But yeah, no, like, you don't know where the freaking plane is gonna crash. You don't know where it's gonna land. It's Santa Barbara County. Like, there might be somebody hiking because people like to hike for some reason. You know, I don't know why. I never got that. How am I? I'm doing great, my dude. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
If you don't know what I'm talking about, let's get some context. This is Trevor Jacob, who is an Olympian. He was actually in the Olympics in 2014 for snowboarding, got 9th place. Thank you for serving.
Oh, nice.
To win a medal.
That's awesome.
This is the video. This video came out December 2021.
So it's a single-engine plane.
And it's just a normal day. He's flying his plane, but disaster strikes while he's flying because the propeller cuts out. And he starts
Just
to get a
some
little bit
writing, like
nervous.
homework and stuff?
He's like, what the
Nice.
heck, man?
Or like
my
personal,
plane
like
don't work
book
no
stuff.
more.
Over the mountains and I get out and Asian out.
H4
He's
Kitsune,
like, I'm
welcome
over
to the
the
chat. He
mountains, my
says,
plane's
Jesus
not
says,
working.
take the
And he
wheel.
looks down. He's like, oh, maybe I gotta jump out of this bitch. And then
Yo, for real though.
he jumps out of that bitch, which we know because there's convenient slow-mo.
Can I just say, I genuinely want Ludwig to now start, like, just really start to, like, what is the term? I want him to start, like, just being the announcer for, like, actual news and, like, bad situations. Nope, I write books and such. Oh, that's
Attention.
awesome, dude.
We are being followed.
Multiple
Oh, thank you so much for the
captured
follow,
every
Edgy.
single fall.
Appreciate it, my
And
dude. Airy smiles,
luckily
airy
for
smiles.
us, he also grabbed his selfie stick to make sure we could see it in every angle
That's the
possible,
weird thing.
which
He
is pretty
really
nice
did
of
get a
him.
selfie
But for a
stick.
layman like me who don't understand shit about
Dude's
playing,
playing
I'm like,
GTA
"Alright, cool,
and
wow,
IRL,
that's
says
good that you
Chaos.
saved your
Yo,
life."
for real though.
And also
Welcome to
good
the
that you're
chat,
able to
Chaos.
capture
Chaos,
the
my
actual
bot, for everyone
crashing
who
of the
knows.
plane better than a Mission Impossible movie could.
Yeah, see, there's some rando out there.
Now
Feel
he
free to
does
call you Shelby.
safely
Absolutely,
land,
I
and
will.
then he hikes over to the location of the crashed plane, and viewers start to get a bit suspicious about the whole ordeal. I mean, the comments were
Yo, he really had the selfie stick ready. I want to go back. Hold on. He really had the selfie stick ready to go.
text. This is Trevor Jacob, who is an Olympian. He was actually in the Olympics in 2014 for snowplane, but disaster strikes while he's flying because the propeller cuts out. And he starts to get a little bit nervous. He's like, what the heck, man? My plane don't work no more.
Over the mountains and I get out and Asian out.
He's like, I'm over the mountains. My plane's not working. And he looks down. He's like, maybe I got to jump out
Yeah,
of
see,
this
there's
bitch.
one cycle
And
down
then
there who thinks themselves a
he
guru
jumps
or
out
like
of that
some
bitch,
kind of like,
which we know
you know, nomad and
because
is just
there's
like walking
convenient
around.
slow-mo plus multiple camera angles to capture every single fall. And luckily for us, he also grabbed his selfie stick to make sure we could see it in every angle possible, which is pretty nice of him. But for a layman like me who don't understand shit about planes,
I will admit that seemed very fast to bail on the plane, like as opposed to like I don't know, like I'm not saying you should wait for the last possible minute. I'm just saying if your plane's going down, shouldn't you at least try a little bit more? Like, how important is the propeller? Can you not like try to use the freaking wings to
I'm like,
at
all
least
right,
try
cool,
to
Claude.
glide
That's
down?
good that you saved your life, and also good that you're able to capture the actual crashing of the plane better than a Mission Impossible movie could.
Better than a Mission Impossible movie.
Now he does safely land, and then he hikes over to the location of the crashed plane, and viewers start to get a bit suspicious about the whole ordeal. I mean, the comments were literally.
Admittedly, now I want to know actual professional plane dudes.
Comments for a period,
Like
although they've been
what?
turned back on now.
Like what did professional plane dudes see that were just like, nah, son, this is fake.
And there were
It's
other
phony.
pilots, people in the aviation community, who didn't recognize any of his behaviors as accurate to a true pilot. That's not what a pilot do. They would call on the radio and be like, hey, Mayday, my shit going down. I don't know. I'm a fucking YouTuber, so I don't know what the hell they would do. But they did say,
I just figured he would give it more than like, I don't know, 10 minutes of like, yeah, this ain't gonna happen, geez. Bull, deuces, like just drop it out.
was that what Trevor did was brain dead stupid, if not totally faked, including insightful things like this.
What is the shadow? Are you hiking out with your open parachute in your hands? So for all you know, you have to hike through, 10, 20 miles of mountainous desert terrain with no food, no water, and you decide you're going to carry your parachute while you're bushwhacking.
Yeah, it's expensive, and it could provide good forts at night for sleep, perhaps.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go full Bear Grylls on it. You see, I got this nice little parachute. It's gonna become my fort for the rest of the evening.
Nice. There's even people in the comments when this video came out saying, I used to do photogrammetry, which I think is just, I am like Rainbolt for a while, and I found out the location of the coordinates and 2 miles northeast is a flat, bare area. Only a 45-degree turn with 1,000 feet of landing area. AKA, if you were in that plane.
Yo, Ryan, look at this dude, Ryan. I used to do photogrammetry. Are you the guy that found Shia LaBeouf during that whole freaking like flying situation where he just kept moving the camera to different parts of the world and people were like, see by the trajectory of how the sunset be going down and the wind velocity, I can tell that you're somewhere in New York or in freaking Pennsylvania, like y'all remember that Shia LaBeouf situation?
You could have just
Where people were
slowly brought it
figuring
down. Even if
out,
the
like,
engine doesn't
depending
work,
on the
you're high up.
sunset,
Planes don't
how,
just
like,
fall out of the sky. They
where the
glide
freaking
like
flag or the
birds.
freaking like video camera was.
Even though all these complaints came out, even all the comments were accusing Trevor of faking the video, Trevor denied originally. Even after the FAA has removed his pilot license, he said, "I did not jump out of my plane for views." Told it to every single news source that would listen.
Crashing for
So
clicks.
the
I love
YouTuber made
it.
A video at the time just said alleged, but now it has been confirmed. He lied to the media, and he also lied to the government. And it's funny now.
1.1 million views. Not worth it. You're not getting a new plane for that
watch
amount of
in
use.
hindsight, him like plant little seeds of
Like, did the plane like
truths
survive?
that
Did he
so
get
that
to keep
later on
it?
he
Was
could
it
argue
nice?
He
Like
said stuff like this.
That's why I always
sort of like the guy who knows where every picture is. Yeah, for
which
real.
isn't true, by the way. The video's now deleted, but there's other videos that he had on his channel of him.
You
not
remember that?
flying
That
with a
Shia LaBeouf
parachute.
situation was
phone
hilarious,
service.
though.
But I looked it up based off the coordinates, and it
Which was sad because like that was such a good message. Apparently, yeah, he did get arrested. Apparently, he's getting freaking potentially trialed, like federal prison.
some cell service, not a lot, mind you, but it seems like there might have even been service in the area, which I think is kind of funny. And here's the thing that I think is the most fucked up of all. The excuse he gave for why he was actually going out there, his alibi for why it wasn't a faked plane crash, is that he flew that day to spread the ashes of his best friend, Johnny Strange, who is like another adrenaline junkie who does a lot of...
So now on top of that, you're also using your dead friend as like an excuse to get even more clicks.
like base jumping. He
Attention.
died.
We are being followed.
Wow.
Shall I dispatch the walker?
skydiving.
Hey, Shelby, thank you
He
so
had
much
an
for
accident,
following me, dude.
he
Really
passed away,
appreciate it.
And he said he was spreading the ashes of his best friend, which is obviously fake. It's just a fake story meant to like appeal to emotions. But obviously, if he knew he was going to crash a plane, he wouldn't bring the ashes of one of his best friends. He just used.
Can't
that
wait for him to say
accident
it's
as
just
an
a prank,
excuse, which I
bro.
think
Yeah,
is
it's just guys. Come on, guys. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro.
wildly fucked up. But Trevor, we'll get what's
Look, not to be insensitive, but if you've already done it, Chaos says I'm sure it'll buff out the plane. I mean, depending on like where it landed, he could have set it to like glide down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know too much about planes. I just know that single engine planes, like, they don't go as fast as other stuff, and I'm pretty sure you could potentially glide it down. I don't know. I'm crazy what does it, but like not to be insensitive, right? But like since you're already jumping out and you got your friend's ashes, like if he genuinely had his friend's ashes, like just while you're falling 90 miles per hour down, just open the jar, you know, let the ashes fly off everywhere like a smoke trail, like a Fortnite smoke trail.
coming to him because the jig is up.
I mean,
Now,
come
it's not
on.
outright illegal.
I'm just saying.
To intentionally crash.
He's
your
already
plane,
doing
but
it. I'm
crashing a
not
plane
saying
is like
do
a more
that. I'm just
serious
saying
version of crashing
he was
a car.
already
When
in
you're
the
in a car crash,
situation. He could have
you're
done it.
supposed
He
to
could have
call the police
Fortnite
so they
smoke
come.
trailed it.
When you crash a plane, you're supposed to report it to the people who need to know about plane crashes, which in this case is the National Transportation Safety Board. And although he did tell that board that he crashed his plane, when they asked where it was, he kind of delayed for a while. He was like, yeah, I'll give it to you like in a little bit. But the reason that he decided to wait a few weeks to tell that
I get rid
board
of all the
is not
evidence.
because he couldn't find the location. It's because he went back to the location himself to gather up the wreckage, bring it to an airport hangar, break it down, throw it in a bunch of trash bins, and get rid of the evidence. The evidence that proved that he faked the plane crash. Because they would be able to look at it.
Just look at the plane. I don't know if the single engine planes need a black box, because that'll record like everything that was happening, what it was doing, and in most cases, it'll actually show you exactly what went wrong and why the plane stalled or the engine stopped working. But I don't know if single engine planes have those black boxes. So basically he took the plane and just dismantled it himself. Never mind, Chaos. I don't think that's gonna buff out. The dude literally took it apart and threw it away piece by piece.
Was perfectly fine.
Like a
There
freaking
was no
James,
logs
not a
that
James Bond
showed
movie, but like a
that
mission,
it
you know, what,
needed to be brought down.
Archer, anyone watch
That would
Archer,
show
where they
that
freaking had to
everything he
butcher
was
a dude
doing
and like
was a lie. And
throw
it is
away
a lot harder to get
different
out of a
pieces
lie
of different
when you've
trash
been
cans.
doubling, tripling, and
But then they were all too
quadrupling
lazy,
down
so they all
on
threw it away in
every
the same
major
trash can
news
anyways.
site. And that is also the main thing he got in trouble for. I don't know if it's illegal to just like crash.
There's
a
no
plane
way he's
on
that
purpose.
guilty.
I
Oh, of
feel
course
like
not.
There should be like some.
Dude
crime
made
with
the
that,
plane
because
disappear.
It's generally dangerous, but
He's
it's
100%
not the
guilty.
crime that he was charged for. He was charged with the crime of lying to government officials about the situation, about how he didn't know the location of the crash, about how he got rid of all the evidence.
Oh yeah, they caught him on way too many lies. He 100% he faked the whole
but
thing.
Didn't
Yeah.
tell them all of that. He further admitted he lied to federal investigators when he submitted an aircraft accident report that falsely indicated that.
Oh,
the
and he
aircraft
fully
experienced
admitted to
a
it
full
as
loss of
well. So
power
that's it.
approximately
He's
35
getting
minutes after
jail
takeoff.
time.
He also lied to an FAA aviation safety inspector when he said the airplane's engine had quit and he could not identify.
So now,
any
not
safe
only
landing
is
options.
he out of
He had
plane,
parachuted out of the plane.
he
So
barely
they revoked
got
his license.
1.1
He
million
admitted
views.
Guilty to lying to them, and now we'll see exactly how bad the punishment is.
And
It's
on top
up
of that,
to-
I'm sure he's never going to be able to fly
punishment,
again.
But it will be a punishment that is deserved for what he did. And
Like, even in the best case scenario, if he doesn't go to jail for 20 years.
Anyway, stop making plane crashes for YouTube views. Just watch the button. It's way easier. It gets about as many views. So, that's not a bad idea. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. All right, see you later.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty sure if he just kept if he really played that home, hey, ex-Olympian flies plane, freaking if he just kept doing that every single uploading videos of that every day, or even live streams, I guarantee you, he would have gotten hella views. He would have gotten way more views. You kidding me? Just really play that angle. If ex-Olympian this, ex-Olympian that, freaking nobody has to know that you got ninth place, but people would watch. I would watch a freaking Olympian who flies planes, live stream stuff like that. The things people do for clout, for reals. And it really is that. It really is just clout. Because he's not gonna make. He's an ex-Olympian plane. I'm sure he has enough money to buy another plane. But it's now he's never gonna be able to fly again. He's out of plane. He's probably going to jail for 20 years. And it's how do you explain that? How's it going, kid? I murdered 15,000 people, or whatever. I don't know why 15,000, but what? Then the other guy comes over yeah, what's up? It's I'm a drug dealer. I stomped out a dude, and it's just what are you in for? It's oh, I crashed my plane on purpose for YouTube. I'm just saying, that is not a good way. He's gonna have to lie, What are you in for? Something hard. I don't know. I'm a bad man, mama. It's just the worst reason to go to jail. Wow. No, okay, like the video, of course. That's insane. I heard about somebody faking a plane crash. I assumed they just I don't know, fake their death, all those other ladies, and I'm thinking specifically about the two sisters, is why I say ladies. Two sisters fake their deaths as well. They just kept lying about being sick. I don't know. It wasn't even worth it. 1.1 million, and then I guarantee you nobody's gonna watch the channel again. So it's you didn't even get to do what you wanted to do to begin with. Nobody's gonna go watch your stuff now. You're gonna lose all your subscribers. Yeah, that's the worst part. You think he's gonna be in jail? Guys. But the worst part of it all is I lost subscribers. I don't get it. It's so strange. All right, whatever. Let's move on. That I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. The insanity that you would have to how do you when do you get that idea? How do you get that idea? I don't know. It sounds better than opening someone else's mail. True. I don't know if you'd get 20 years in federal prison. I mean, you might go to jail. You might get holed up at the police station. I don't think you'd go to federal prison for that. I guess it is. Well, it is a federal offense. That's a whole other question. Any mailmen or mail peoples? I don't know. I just where do you have that idea? Are you just sitting in the garage working on your plane? Man, this plane is getting old. I gotta get a new one. I just had a genius idea. I'm gonna pretend to crash it. You just wanted a new one. I don't know. All right.